Waiting to draft. Waiting to draft. Ooh, 6.
What's the standalone Pia that we're talking about?
It's a 3 drop that it like makes a 1/1 Thopter when it comes into play, and it can like make something not block if you sacrifice something. Yeah, we got Clobberdon out of the finals.
Basically, he got all the green cards, we got all the red cards, and the other 6 people got what was left over. We're in the draft. Draft's up. Jeffrey, draft's up.
Nope.
Okay.
Give me 2 good reasons why I can't play Smallpox in draft.
Look at, there's 2 X's! Those are the reasons. It's been vetoed twice by the casting cost.
Are we just like first picking the Spearcliff captain?
Probably. Spearcliff captain's worth first picking. Horrors of War High. Lysander versus
I don't know what... I know what Lysander does because we just played him. I don't know what Tomahawk does.
If you have a bigger Valor deck, which is usually green-white, that is when you will use Tomahawks. If you're doing a more aggressive Ruby Diamond build, then you will want to use Lysander.
For those that are wondering, a Hex employee just confirmed that, not that we didn't already know, but that the Prophecy cards are bugged in this build, and they're looking into implementing a fix, hopefully before this weekend. I don't know, that might be close. They'd have to have, like, downtime tonight, basically. Look, we're drafting to win here. There's a baby Yeti in this pack.
We're not second picking a baby Yeti.
This is why you're here.
The witch is pretty good. Scroll down. What are other? Okay. We can just. I haven't actually tried out the Blood Diamond deck, so we can try that out if we want. I've splashed some of the prismatic cards in my Wild Ruby deck, but
his card seems great.
Yeah.
Just make it invincible, gain life, fly. Is Horrors of War worth a lot of platinum? Should I have picked that on that principle?
If that guy can pass the foil goif, you can pass the.
He didn't pass the foil goif.
What? Yeah, he did.
No, he took it.
Oh, he opened it and passed it, and then some other guy took it.
No.
Well, Ashwood Firebrand's really good. Bolt Spasm's really good as well. What's the green card on the left? 3 Valors. Spring Litter Disciple is very good.
Oh, they make all your Valors double.
Valors and Dreadlings.
Oh, my Twilight Reverend.
Yeah. So, I think we take Spring Litter Disciple. It's really close. It's between the Druid and the Disciple. I think the Disciple's probably the better card.
This is guaranteed value. There's 700 platinum that could have paid for my draft.
No. I think we take the Disciple. But that card, I've just had a lot of really good luck with that card.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. There's Crackling Clash. We learned that card was pretty good.
We learned that card was okay.
The Soldier's alright.
That seems fine.
Yeah, I think Clash might be better.
So unfocused.
Well, you can splash the Twilight Revenant deck. If we need it, we can splash pretty easily.
So this?
Yeah. That's...
Horrors of War Wheel. I doubt it. It probably got second pick by someone who was like, ooh, I want to pay for my draft.
Yeah. Feel. Oh, snap, daddies.
Can I just take the second one and force it? Please. Please.
All right.
This is a good card, right?
Yeah, there's not really anything better in the pack, anyways. So we're actually we're not really committed to anything at the moment. We can either do green white or green black. Spring litter disciples a bomb in either combination.
Sir, they're gems, they're not colors. Colors are magic.
Fuck, I keep forgetting. Okay, so we could go into wild, blood wild. Spring litter is very good there. I think this is kind of where we have to choose, though. Bring to Justice.
That seems great.
Yeah, that card's. Let's grab Bring to Justice. Okay, so we're looking to be Diamond Wild, splashing a little bit of blood at the moment.
This card's so sweet. It's like a bad Vampire King.
I mean, Vampire King can't be invincible.
Not all on his own.
Yeah. I played against some guy that was playing the Necrotic 5-color deck. With the card on the, I think we take a lot of Spiritualist. He was playing that invincibility card, the basic action that costs 5 diamond and 1 to give target troop invincible. I was like, so greedy.
Yeah, but not every troop they play is going to be Valor. It's like this is going to kill something in in every matchup.
I probably wouldn't. I'd have to really think about the second. Canyon Howler is pretty good. So is Gust Mage. Gust Mage is less good when you're not in Ruby.
Yeah, you go with the Howler.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of 4s.
You really want things that'll. Yeah, that's true. Gust Mage maybe then. Bring to Justice War. I think Gust Mage probably. But I would probably have to really think on the second Bring to Justice. I'll probably never play 2 or more than 2. What do we got here? There is Ardent Decree, which does things.
It isn't awful with our splashes.
Yeah. And then there's also War Priest. So we wanted to. Let's do a War Priest. We got Decrees. Yeah, the Decrees came by pretty late last draft.
Yep. You want to come sit back at Dad again?
I think that Bring to Justice is constructed playable. There are decks that really want that effect, and Valorous is just not, I think, constructed.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
The card's really good.
That seems great, actually. You want to wear the headset?
Lamify is not playable. We're not gonna have Underworld Alliance. Rust Room for the board, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick this for the board.
Okay. Another War Priest.
Yep.
But yeah, Bring to Justice. I wanted to play with it. I just had trouble hitting. I just don't want to rely on double diamond so much, and then that's why I have Lamify. But I'll probably end up changing it. They're both basic actions, so it's.
Yep. Alright, so the soldier?
Yeah.
Need a 3-drop?
So this is an example of a deck that we would probably be playing Tomahawks in as our champion. Field Medic. We don't actually have that high of an Ardent count for Flanix.
Yeah.
So maybe we just want to take the Field Medics. I mean, yeah, Flanix is a common and it comes around, so. Yeah, like, okay, yeah, there we go. Nothing else we want.
Not that number.
Skittering Dark could just. It's one of the weaker enablers, but we can still cut it from somebody.
We're gonna be a master of the battle. Battle.
Guess we need to tote some goats. Not an awful.
Good rare, bomb rare, bomb rare.
That card's real good, but it's we're definitely not hitting 5 red anytime soon. Or Ruby. I don't think it's worth anything. What else is in the pack? Why that would? We have the. So I think the pick.
This card's really good.
That's the pick.
So this is the card that's best for our deck. But this card's worth some platinum. God, I already passed up one. Fine. Fine, we'll draft a good card. We can't play that.
No, Wazakashi War Bunnies, alright, but we don't really have any Dreadlings. Primal Prism, maybe the pick because we're trying to splash blood cards. Underworld.
Oh, Primal Prism. Yeah, let's do that.
What are the other cards? Clobberdon, but what's the Forgotten Forge do? I actually forgot about it. Oh, all your troops have Rage 1. Yeah, Primal. That card's not gonna stay. There's a Mama Yeti. There, we finally found one. Spearcliff Captain, not close.
When we first picked it over a $7 card, you better believe we're second picking it.
Yes, we have. We have passed $15 worth of rares because we are professionals.
So what you have to understand is that what we're doing right now is practicing for a draft where the prizes scale from $250 to $2,000. So by passing what's, effectively you look at the auction house and then in-game currency to real currency, we passed maybe, $6 or $7 or $10, even $10 worth between those two cards. We want to build the best archetype we can.
What's Root Lender?
What?
That card on the left, the wild card. Root Lender? Root all the way over? Okay, 4-2 with the minor.
Flying. I think that's fine.
So, that's fine. Strength would be Ardent. That could also.
I think I'd rather have this.
Seems fine.
The flying troops are really good.
There's another War Priest.
Oh, another Prism too. I think taking the Prism is conservative. I think we're going to have plenty of playables.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I can cast these Twilight Reference. I think our wild cards are fine. Alright, maybe the good ones are that one that we just drafted.
Well, and we have the Spring Litter, which is pretty good. The rest is fine. We have a, there's another Druid. I mean, that may have, I don't know. Ruby did not seem very open in the first pack. And it's, I think the only Ruby card that we saw was a Hammer.
Yeah.
Third or fourth pick, and we've seen no Ruby this pack. And like we're not getting, there's no way we're ever hitting 5.
This is probably an 18 shard deck too, right?
Yeah, there's no way we're ever hitting 5 ruby thresholds for that card. Probably the squeaker.
Probably what?
The squeaker.
God, that really is the best in there, isn't it?
Yeah. How many socket cards do we have so far?
Not 4.
We have 2.
This could be another flyer.
That's not a slash. That card's not worth trying to slash.
I mean, we're splashing anyways.
Yeah, but like I don't know.
I think it's better than this. We don't have to play it.
I'd take the altar over that. I think that's like the. I don't know. I like the squeaker. But.
Look, you only got us to the finals last time. I'm gonna win this draft.
Oh yeah.
This is probably a fine board card. What is this doing? Okay.
The trick's not a bad choice. The gift of the manti on the right.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Strength of the Arden?
Yeah.
Hey, Griffin.
Sniper is a good board card.
The problem is, a lot of the flying in the format is the stupid diamond gem.
Yeah.
But the rest of these cards aren't very good, right?
No, the War Bunny is good, but not Nardog. Another War Priest, good board. Yeah. We got 2 of the guys that give us 3 Valor, so.
Yep. I like this card. I always like playing. I played Chart of Fate probably more than anyone else in this game. This is strictly better.
Let's take the takeaway, I guess.
Never triggered that.
No. I take the Spearman. We have a couple X1s. Just get it out of there.
Okay. That's fine.
We're not playing anything.
Alright. Hopefully we open an expensive rare that's playable in our deck in this next pack. But we're 2 for 2 on mythics in this draft. Just like shipping them to the right.
Get out of here.
Get them out of here. We've got uncommons to pick. This is an okay board card.
Yeah.
Gift their champion to one of the constant champions.
Yeah, right. We're just gonna open like a foil Blue Eyes White Dragon and just
stick it to him.
God damn it! This would have been.
None of the uncommons are playable, right?
Spring Litter's real good.
Like, how often do we lose a game where we play this on 4 and this on 5? Like, never, right?
Correct.
Chat, I'm doing this for you. This is for you, chat. We're gonna win the draft. We're gonna win the draft, chat. or we're gonna lose to someone that is 2 Matriarch of the Flames, but we're gonna try and win the draft. Alright, just coming down now. Alrighty. Bring to Justice. Can we play second?
Sure.
No, the rest of these are very good. Why couldn't this be the pack that had the Matriarch and all the rest of these cards suck?
This would have been a great value draft.
This is probably an okay board card.
Casualty board.
Oh, we can Winter Brave. We're on 3 socketed things right now, right?
Yeah.
So I can take another flyer. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
There it is.
So what you guys don't understand, the people that are talking about rare drafting, just open your packs. Just open your packs or play sealed or something. Like, if you're gonna rare draft 2 drafts, just play sealed. There was an Echo Alpha.
No, I didn't see that.
That's a set 4 card. This is really good, right?
Which one? What are you pointing to?
The Crackling Glass. It comes up here.
I'd probably take Stinkhorn.
Really? Ice is lower on our curve and it's basically a removal spell.
Yeah.
Ryvik donated $30. Thank you. Thank you for the donation.
God.
Oh wait, it's not even coming up. Oh, I feel so bad. You figure out what card we're picking. I'm gonna fix my thing.
Probably just take a down or maybe Sniper for the board. We're probably not playing it down the will.
I think I'd rather have 2 snipers. Oh, this card we might play.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is better than the blood that I drafted.
So many 4s. This is 100% an 18 land deck.
Yep.
Or shard deck. I really need to break that habit. It just after 6 years.
I was talking to the Hex developers at Gen Con. Said they had a swear jar in the office for a while.
That's hilarious.
I don't think we have room for any more combat tricks.
No.
That's not unplayable?
Yeah, it's not unplayable.
I'm not sure if it's gonna make the cut.
I mean, this deck might board stall.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, we've passed 2 Matriarchs. Get it right.
We passed and a Ravages of War. We opened 3 Mythics this draft. It's actually not.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, not close. I didn't even look at the rest of them. Might board Battlemaster,
Yeah.
probably because their deck's really slow. So if we find an aggressive deck, there we go. All right. I did not just subscribe to myself. I was testing notifications. So sorry that didn't come up right. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Look, this Blood Splash is gonna be easy.
And we probably only had to play 1 Blood Shard.
Yep.
So.
I would consider this a charity stream at this point.
We're not playing any of these cards.
Then you take the Livid Buffalo on principle.
Ardent Decree fixes and
Gives us the Valor.
yeah.
Do we? I mean, 3 war priests is probably enough.
Yeah. Yeah, we already have 3. We just want more valors, really. But sure, why not?
There's no way we're
This
playing
deck
through
is
this.
not going to be easy to build. Well, might be, I don't know.
The bad decks are always difficult to build.
Yeah. Sure, it doesn't matter. Ardent Decree lets you splash down a matriarch. Alright. Thank you from stream from this day forward. Okay. Alright. So start chopping 1-drops. Take the decrees out for right now.
Yeah, I honestly don't think we're gonna need them.
I don't either.
I don't think we want the Indomitable.
No.
What's our ratios here? So we got 21 true.
Take the prisms out for right now. We know they're there and it just makes math hard. Okay.
Field Medic we probably don't want to start.
We don't want that.
Or pretty expensive.
Take the Root Wranglers out for right now.
I think I'd rather cut the trick.
Yeah, that's fine.
When our Brave plays defense, that plays defense.
So maybe take a Takeling out. 1 Root Wrangler probably.
But
there's so many 4s.
But I love the Root Wrangler. Yeah, the Winter Brave's better.
2 more cuts.
Yeah, that's right. We wanted 18 shards. Is it just these 2?
I don't know. I like.
We cut the 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we would probably just be putting Skyguard and Steadfast on it. And maybe you...
Do we need this Crackling Clash with 2 Ring Justices?
Probably not. Yeah,
we don't have a lot of. We don't have a ton of large guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I think I like this. I wouldn't hate fitting the other Root Wrangler back in here, but I agree that we have a lot of top end. I mean, this isn't a 2-drop, but it's a good trick.
Yeah. And what champion are we looking at? What are they? They're telling us to look at Caliban. I'm not familiar. I don't know the names yet.
Let's just click through. Dread Banner is not something we want.
No.
We can play that one, right?
Yeah, obviously. Valor return.
Okay. You see, that's the one we might want to play, right?
Yeah.
That's real bad. I don't think I want to do that either. Okay, I think it's
2 Tomahawks.
It could be that or this. Josephine's not awful either.
Yeah.
She has a high starting life total, and like if we have Rift Flyers, they're generally only gonna have like 1, and we could just like tag it.
I can see Josephine or Tomahawks. We have enough Valor Matters cards though.
I feel like the deck's slow enough that we probably want the health just to stay alive.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good argument.
Because like we're really like these 3s and 4s.
With our Oak End Druids? What are our Oak End Druids? Oh, that's fair. Like, I don't know.
Caliban, what does he do?
The guy that makes it +2 and +2 cost to random troop. Because we have the 2 5-drops that give us Valors. So we can just, that are just 3/3s once they're on the table.
Oh.
Upgrading them into 7s isn't the worst thing.
And he's got 24 life?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I like that.
Yeah.
I guess turning this into a... Yeah, that's probably fine. We're only going to do this like once or twice per game. We'll probably see one of these.
Yeah. I'm willing to try out Caliban. I haven't played with that guy.
Do we want this Hilltop Monastery?
Probably not, actually. I forgot that was in
Can I
there.
put this back, the Rootlanger back in?
Sure. Got a 1 for a 4. Let's do it.
Got a 1 for a 4. Look, man, we're playing 18 shards here. Get off my back.
We have a lot of flying in this deck.
We do.
So.
And bread. And bombs, removal, evasion.
Yeah.
Something.
Something. So I probably want one blood shard, and then
1486.
yeah,
It's probably 7/7, isn't it?
yeah,
Because we've got double.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess we don't like 4. Yeah, it's probably 7/7. We've got these to fix too.
Yeah. I don't like getting cute when it's close. I just
Yep. Split it. Call it a day.
Ruby's. There's no guarantee that just one opponent has 2 matriarchs.
Yeah, because we passed different ways on different packs. The guaranteed 2 different people got those matriarchs because the first person we passed it to looked at it and went, oh, that pays for my draft. And we passed it to the other way and we're like, oh, I already have a Ravages of War, but this pays for my draft again.
Yeah.
So.
We're so good at this game. We're so good.
Professionals, in fact, one could argue.
And in that primal pack, will be 2 matriarchs.
Will be 2 matriarchs, yep.
So. Oh, shut up.
Alright, so what's the line on these Twilight Reverie arcs? Let's say 1.5 number of games are stuck in our hand and we can't cast it over under.
Yeah, 1.5. At least 2 games.
At least 2 games? Okay, take the over.
At least 2 games.
Hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you're at. My name is Jeff Hoagland, and we play Hex and Magic TCGs here on this channel. We stream Paper Magic because their digital client leaves some to be desired. So Hex gives us our digital card game fix. It's a lot of fun. My buddy here, Mike Klutz, is someone who's traveled to play large competitive Magic events with me over the years, and he plays a lot of Hex with me as well, and he has a lot of Limited, so he offered to come over and hang out and practice and learn this new Limited format with me for the Cosmic Crown Showdown that we were both queued for. We have 3 Primal Prisms as well. We drafted 3 of these. So we have 4 blood shards, blood sources effectively. We have 3 prisms. And like this card's powerful enough that you don't have to play it on 4. So I prioritize fixing when we draft, okay? We have plenty of playables in most of these drafts. Prioritizing fixing is fine. This will be forever be remembered as that draft where we passed cards worth more than some people's constructed decks. Look, if we curve Spring Litter into Druid at least once, it'll be worth it.
Yes.
iPhone. You not believe the number of people who think this is an iPhone.
I can see it. I don't know what a DP though.
I mean, I'm never opposed to DP dough. I'm gonna message my wife and find out what time she's gonna be home and if she'd like some.
The Twitch viewers are really good at coming up with worst case scenarios for everything.
The best case scenarios are only for the cards your opponents are playing.
Yes.
And the worst case scenarios are for the ones that you've chosen to
That sounds correct.
Like
Why would you ever play Snapcaster Major Delver or Secret? There's a chance you just don't draw any instants or sorceries in the game. Does this seem like really poor choices?
I'm going to put the set 5 cards back up and keep looking for things that might be constructed playable. I actually haven't looked through all... Oh, never mind. Sweet. All I have to do is hint that we're going to do something else, and that comes through in the clutch here. If you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, make sure to use the follow or subscribe buttons below to show that support. If you missed our first draft or any of this draft, you can find the archives on my YouTube channel. Those all get uploaded there after the fact, which is linked in the stream information. It's below the stream if you're on the desktop, and it is in the hit the little I button over the stream overlay on mobile.
We also do plenty of giveaways, but only to people in the same draft queue as us.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Oh, we even lost the coin flip. What a dagger. He's playing the draw 2 cards banner though, so we're bringing in our anti-constant hate.
Well, I mean, it's a 9 charge ability.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
45 card deck.
Yeah, I mean, like, just having cards is good enough. What is that pedestal he has? Is this guy like an aluminum? Like, what is... silver?
The new plinths don't render correctly under wine, apparently.
Gotcha.
I think this is a keep. You can't cast this on 3 without a shard, but the rest of the
we're
hand's
totally
pretty
fine.
good.
This hand's great.
This hand's actually like really good. We hit a diamond, we just go like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Like that's like unbeatable.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Could not have a better deck if we tried. 3, 6, okay.
We could just leave this Gust Mage alone too and upgrade it to a 3-drop at some point.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Bet we're gonna draw that to cast that on 4 too. And draw that one. Draw that blood shard. This counts himself as a Valorous troop too,
Yep.
right? That's good.
Joseph?
I mean, this card's super powerful. People give me crap for splashing for that.
Not so much a splash, you're just part of the family by the time you have 3 of them. Like,
Why didn't he attack?
Cause you, I don't know.
I should just play this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna play that, pass the turn here. And the next turn I just go like boop boop and crunch him, right?
Yeah, you definitely boop and swoop him.
Boop and swoop, look at that.
Yeah.
Unless of course we draw the blood shard to play those.
I don't know. You can get in there pretty hard if you
Boop and swoop, yeah.
boop and swoop. Alright. Is not using all of our mana or our resources.
Bad.
Well, we get
This
it.
gets blocked by this anyway, so that's not even good.
Yeah, so what Valor that dude.
That's just boop and swoop, right?
Yeah, boop and swoop. The old boop, yeah, yes, it's a thing now.
The old boop and
swoop.
We have left off.
Crunch.
Boop and swoop is underway. I could have a trick here.
Nope.
Good lord, he just used it as a gain 5. God bless. Bless his heart.
What was the what was the thought about even if you can't play it in your deck?
It's a very low chance that someone's playing that card.
Yeah.
it's difficult to leverage correctly, especially when you're going to get pack 2 or pack 3. Like, getting just Ruby playables is going to be tough.
And there was other cards that we would have wanted in our deck. I very, like, I don't know.
Should I just upgrade this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's fine. I like the rest of
Get
the game.
big. What do we get? Yeah.
That's not great.
Downgraded.
I'm trying to boop, 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 and swoop. Alright, so far we're at 1 game, not casting.
Yeah.
And it doesn't count as not being able to cast until we know something else to do with our resources.
Yes.
Hex needed a nap, so we're going to reload it here. The latest build has not been playing well with wine, which is a little worrying.
It's unfortunate you may have to switch to a real operating
A
system.
real operating system. I have to pay money for that, Cliff.
Yes. I would only ever use a legitimate copy of Windows.
No wine.
So
So for those of you that are new to the stream, you haven't heard this before. Everyone else who's been here has heard it 1,000 times. I'm playing Hex, the Windows version of Hex on Linux through Wine. So that's not a supported method of
look
play.
at that, we win.
Save.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just get in there and just give it a good wrestling.
His deck's kind of slow and dirtily. Can I add the 6-drop into my deck?
What? No!
But it's a 5/5.
He's slow and dirtily. I better be slow and dirtily too. I'd hate if I got out under him. Like,
Oh wait, wait. So here's a real question. He had flyers too. Is the unblockable gem better in these?
what is
It's
that?
harder to enable, but
I think we're fine.
he had the this is really bad against the 2-1 flyer.
Maybe swap one of those out for the 5/5. I don't know. I don't like using sockets from our splash color. I hate you because it's going to work now. What do you eat from this place? Do you just get like what do you get?
Well, my wife messaged me back. Alright, what do... Christy wants something too, so... I want a calzone with pineapple and extra cheese.
So just a cheese zone without.
Hey!
pineapple.
Hey, check out these shards I got in my
See, I
hands.
knew that.
We're gonna cast this Twilight River on forklets. Sometimes, you just gotta believe.
I hate everything you represent.
What does my troop type say, Klets?
You're true. Ha. It's accurate. That's
Not that we could cast now require triple blood threshold.
yeah.
We'll need a lot of prisms to play me.
We have 4 blood. We have 4 blood shards. We're drawing. Never punished.
I think I'm offering this trade.
Yeah, why not?
Bing. 3 damage.
Yeah, he can't. If he holds back to maybe want to trade with the 2/1 for some reason, he can Valorous it and he can next turn.
Yep.
Yeah, you get a smash for 5 next turn, and then you get a follow it up with a card we shouldn't be playing. It'll be great.
That we're playing 3 copies. Of.
Yeah. Although I could just be wrong, and that could be the 3rd copy, and so now we're getting rewarded. The downside is it requires 2 different thresholds, so you cannot cast.
Yeah,
it
so
on-
you can't play this on 1. Yes, I'm just valoring this.
Yeah,
Right?
Valor the.
Capture the nerds.
Yep. Give me the old shrooping boob.
Oh, swoop and boop. This is just the boop. There's no
Yeah,
swoop
there's
yet.
no
They
swoop.
they don't fly yet.
Yes. Oh, is he getting tricksy? +1, +3. Rude.
Wow, that's really good. They're gonna,
That rude dude with a tude. That's
we got ranched. It's a good thing we got this Twilight River. She wants a construction zone. I'm just gonna send this to you. Now who got booped, right? This guy got booped and then he did the swooping. He flies. Why aren't you... Okay, sure. Ooh.
God damn it.
Ooh. I wonder how he beats a bunch of 3-1 life linkers. Life trainers.
Life trainers.
Ah, bad Huglins.
We're at a high enough life total that we can make it invincible.
Is this card constructed playable?
No, Jeff, it's not.
No. Really? Like, Invincible is not trivial.
No, Invincible's pretty dope. Make it invincible. No.
Make it invincible, yep. Right? Like, I can play this in my Extinction deck, and, like, not have to play Lixil, and, like, on its own, it could, like, it's a threat that Yodel has to kill.
Yeah. I don't think we upgrade a 1 to a 3. I think we wait and give it another draw. A 3 drop's not that great. Shush. Man, your wife loves sausage.
To be fair, no troop dies to void effects. Look at you. Look at you, Sato. You are so correct.
Ha.
But it's not about gaining... It's not about 6 life to spare to make this invincible against Yodel. It's you play this against Yodel and they have to kill it, which means if they don't have one of their burning tendrils, you've gained life by them having to direct one of their spells that would damage you to this.
But he's also correct. It could get transmogged into a matriarch. So, we passed up 2 guaranteeds into 3 potentials. Can't lose.
Ooh, ooh. From my bronze tier 3. Bronze tier 3. Climbing up that limited ladder. Ladies and germs.
Damn. Okay, it's fine. Cheese mix, onions, green peppers. So she wants 2, dude. This thing is gonna be packing your wife to the brim. That's.
She doesn't need it all in one sitting.
Jesus. Onions, green peppers.
I'm not saying you play the card to beat Yodel. I'm saying it's okay in the context of the format, and it's passable against Yodel. It's not a card that you look at your deck and go, this is in my deck, I'm going to board it out against Yodel because it's unplayable. You're just like, this is a card that's, like, good in a Blood Mirror because, like, it buffers your life total in the long term and doesn't die to kills and extinctions. Like,
Alright. Do you guys live far enough out that you got the $25 minimum?
I don't think so.
Ooh,
I honestly don't know. If we do, let me know and I can find the dessert. No, we're over it anyways.
It's pre-delivery. Oh. What's your address?
1107. I'm going to beat this for a second. So, people keep asking about this card, Haunting Cry, and this is a card that, it depends on the quality of your enablers, how good this card is, and honestly, I think if you're trying to enable Scrounge in Constructed, you probably have better cards to enable than this, like the Pawn of Yakuzan or whatever it's called, the 4/3, that's the split shard card. Like, I think that's one of the best cards you can be scrounging in Constructed, and it's scrounge 3, and you're probably going to be able to scrounge multiple of those, so that's probably better than using your scrounges on something
One
like
card
this.
that I think is really good for scrounge, look up Blamsmith.
Blamsmith. We're going to get there, Clutch, for scrolling, okay?
I'm just saying, I dicking around Blamsmith last night, and that card's real.
Way to give away all the technology for the entire internet.
Oops.
So there's the Horrors of War that we passed up earlier. That card's This is a build around me card that we may or may not build around at some point. I had someone play this, my one loss in my sealed right now, someone played a Mistress of the Bones on me and brought something back, and I was just like, yep. Yep.
Okay, reordered.
Other cards that might be playable. Whoa. Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. Your tail was there. How did the non-mythic draft go? We haven't drafted a single rare. We're 2 drafts in. And we're currently 3-1 across those 2 drafts. We're waiting for the next round.
We're really unlucky. We didn't even open any rares.
You are technically correct.
I'm the best kind of correct.
This card is, I don't know if it's good or not, but I really want to, like, casting Extinction while this card's on the table sounds super great. Oh, hi, Joe. Joey needs attention.
Yeah.
Vampire Prince, obviously playable. I really like the design of this card as opposed to the Vampire Princess and King. I like that it generates card advantage for us, but it doesn't to disadvantage the opponent the same way.
It would have been too good.
It would have been way too good taking resources out of their hand. We opened 2 Matriarchs and Ravages of War.
Joey, what are you doing, dude?
Again, I think there's probably Ardent Crusaders and Underworld Crusaders decks in constructed somewhere. So I'm definitely going to be interested in working on both of those cards. I think we mentioned this during the draft. I think Bring to Justice might be constructed playable. It seems super reasonable. There's not a ton of Valorous card. I don't think Valorous is going to see a lot of play in constructed. So this is basically just like 3 cost basic action void target thing. Yeah, I think Mono Blood Vampires is just going to be... We've had 2 or 3 different Mono Blood Vampire iterations in the gauntlets that we're testing for the Cosmic Crown Showdown this weekend. Just like old school Mono Blood has a quality 2-drop now. Clash of Steel is interesting. I think this could definitely be a sideboard card in some things.
I was looking at that card.
So, Clash of Steel works well with Martyr. Yeah, you can Martyr your own dork. Oh, Martyr their one remaining guy? Yeah. So, Clash of Steel, definitely reasonable. This card's been changed since this release. So when this actually released, this is a 5-cost 5/5, which I actually think is very good. I think this is a reasonable, like, sweeper for Sapphire for some kind of diamond control deck against more aggressive decks. Not that those really exist right now, but one could pop up. If it does, this card will easily become a sideboard staple. It's got Steadfast to top it all off. I think there is a non-zero chance that Gust Mage is constructed playable in some kind of diminutive diamond deck. Hero of Legend is super reasonable, curving a 1-drop or 2-drop like the Protector Defender or whatever it's called, the 2-drop with the major socket into this is super powerful in some kind of Ardent themed deck. I don't think Lamify is probably playable. It's more playable in constructed than it is in limited, which is funny since it's a common. But we are currently 1-0 in our draft and waiting for the rest of the people to finish their round, Chris. We're playing a Diamond Wild Splashing Blood deck. What cards do I like here?
Rosawa's Wish is pretty good.
I don't know.
Like I would never like. It's all right.
I think this card might be playable. I like that this can get back Solitary Exiles that have been destroyed.
Yeah.
I think that's a really powerful interaction. I think Bowie's super reasonable, and that's the type of card that I'm going to be looking to build around. Well, Purify. So, Purify is really interesting because not only does it make the Prophecy decks much worse, but and the Escalate cards, but this card is really going to push you to have to decide which of the two between Oracle Song and Land of Light that you're playing. Like, before this set, I think it was a pretty easy snap call. Like, if you're close to being, if you're having 10 or more troops and a reasonable spread of actions as well, like Land of Light's the more powerful card every time. But with Diamond decks having access to Purify out of the reserves, I don't think it's just cut and dry anymore.
We don't know what Banes are yet, do we?
Banes are Spider Eggs and things like that, negative things that go into your deck.
Oh, that's sweet.
A resource cut. I don't even know if 4 Wells is going to be guaranteed what you're playing, because you can't keep an opening hand that has 2 Wells in it or just a single Well and an Arcane focus. I think my start for the Wells in the Prophecy Burn deck is probably going to be cut 2 Sapphire Shards and a Ruby for 3 Wells is probably my base. Stu, hey, look at that. One of our subs got the Matriarch. That's great. Good. Look at that. It went to a good person. Righteous Vanquisher. When you control attacks, maximum cost. This card might be an okay top end in a Diamond aggro deck. It's an awkward top deck in the late game, but if it's a late game, you might be flooded out too. So like. Yeah. Spear Cliff Cap. I said we weren't going to comment on limited cards, but this card's one we've been picking in the archetypes we've been playing, and it seems very powerful. Not constructed playable, obviously. Wise Magistrate's a card that could see some amount of play. If Heart of Fire decks ever become real, this is an obvious hate card for that. I really wish this card made constructed playable wines, because if it did, I would love to make a cheese and wine deck on theme that's mildly competitive, but the wines just aren't very good. We can look at them later, but they're not.
A 1-drop 0/3 that just gives you a little bit of value, though, isn't always the worst thing. Some matchups that could be good. Blamsmith is a card that I like quite a bit.
Blamsmith. Scrounge 3. When this dies, create a Blamsack. Okay.
5/5 for 2 with a socket that does Blamsack. So what? In this deck, I'm playing it with the Dreadling socket, so you don't feel bad playing the first one out, because then the first one enables the second one.
Neat.
Yeah.
Okay. This works. This.
Who I was playing around with last night. Just like.
Fuck you and your Hop Heroes.
Dude, it's so
you have an addiction to Hop Heroes.
Dude, it's so good with Dreadlings. It's so good with Dreadlings.
Get out of here. So one of Kletz's pet cards in Hex is Hop Hero, and every time a new set comes out, he's just like, "What? Where's the Hop Hero deck at, yo?" Fiery Justicar is a really sweet, anti-resource hate kind of card that's just like okay stats and like reasonable text box.
I was gonna see where the format went with that, and then I may put a couple of aside for Yodel. Like, there's like a really dirty non-super based deck.
We talked earlier about one of the blood removal spells saying like this is a card that's reasonable in the context of certain formats, but we'd never play it week 1. And this Justicar is a card that's just like that too. Depending on what decks are popular, this might be great.
Yeah, Zor, we've been acknowledging the cards that have been changed.
Yeah, I'm aware of the changes. Fireballs, obviously great. Probably going in Yodel. I think the most obvious change to the Yodel deck is you cut the crackling vortexes for wells, so you can enable Fireball a little bit better, and then probably play a third well as well. We've got the second round of our draft here.
I still play the crackling vortexes.
You're greedy.
See that guy? See, this is like that guy's message right there. These are the type of people that will, like, they just don't understand what they just don't understand what they're doing wrong.
Wait, this was the last person?
Yeah, he was complaining.
2 drafts in a row, 2 unplayable games. His deck was all over the place.
Yeah, he has no idea.
He had a 3-color deck and a champion he was never gonna act. I didn't even notice that in chat. That's funny. All right. Anywho, this.
Our opponent's playing a slow deck, which gives us
Is this usually a slow Dread Banner? Okay.
But
Am I supposed to play this for blood on one?
probably just only because we have a blood card in hand already.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I think the Druid on the play is fine. We've already got 3. I guess we only have 3 shards. Eh. That's fine. Let's just be lucky. Lucky!
It's unfortunate that because we had to use a prism, we won't have 5 charges on 5 to upgrade the druid. But
That's true. But I can't attack till 6 anyways. Punished. So we use the prism to get blood because there's far more diamond shards in our deck than there are blood shards.
And we already have, and only if we didn't already have the blood card in our hand, we definitely would have picked diamond there.
It's fine. We're gonna draw diamond next turn, and then he just can't race this.
Yeah, obviously.
I would have opened with wild shard. That's a good call.
Yeah, that's. Oh, ooh, that's.
Sacrifice another troop. All your.
That's unfortunate. There's 2 of those.
I mean, it's a common. And now, like, even if we had picked the right shards, we really wouldn't. I guess we'd have a 2/2 in play. Yeah, I guess this 2/2 would have held these at bay. I'll just draw the blood shard.
We weren't winning this game without a 4th shard anyways.
Yeah.
And discard the double white card.
I mean, do I tell him I have double white cards? I could just concede. Nah, we could win if we hit it next turn. I guess I'm playing both of these next turn. If not, I'm probably playing that. Yeah, it's probably this.
Yeah.
If he gets 2 dreadlings, those are 6/3. That's a really good call. He's got a mama yeti. Okay, yeah, there's just no way we're. Okay, create a dreadling and put it into play. I guess this trades with that. I guess this, yeah, this trades with that and then gains 3. And maybe we can stabilize the board with this.
You can also, so that would go up to.
I could play this Valor and then gift it.
I mean, you could also just play the 2/2.
He's gonna sack the dreadling and make these 6/3 is the problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So.
I am just supposed to play Twilight Reverend.
Yeah.
If we would have hit this on 4, we'd have been fine, but I'm a little bit too far behind now.
I think we have to get lucky to win anyways, so I think we make it invincible and go to 1. Or we just die. I mean, this is a can't block.
I'm more.
Okay. I just wanted to do it.
If I had still at 6 life, I'd do it again. Alright, we've got Battle Masters on our board. So
Battle Masters.
like that's cut the Root Wranglers.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have time for this trick.
Yeah. Trick could be.
Or cut the Winter Brave and just bring in all the Battle Masters.
I only want 3 Battle Masters.
I'm awful at usernames. Thank you for the 3-month resub, Zill. Quarter of a year. I appreciate the continued support. Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't think you can put $3.
Let's just say that's fine. That brings the curve down. Can I cut a shard? Yep. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine.
Looks like.
It's deep. Until we draw wild cards, not wild cards. Look at that, Battle Master. That would have been a wild card. Now we can cast it. How many zombies does he have? Should I just bring it to Justice and crack him? Or do I offer the trade? Offer the trade and then play the Battle Master? I don't think he's going to take it.
Yeah, we don't have any Valor ways to enable it anyways.
Yeah, I feel like he's not taking that trade. Then we can play Battle Master, and this can block it even if he sacrifices something to it.
Usually that champion is a little bit slower because it's 5 cost per minute. Battle Master.
Yes, it is. Let's be honest. On what board is Battle Master not good? So now we're in kind of an awkward spot because the cards we want to draw are wild, but we don't have wild shards. We need to draw shards and non-shards from this point.
I was gonna say the 3-drop flyer.
Yeah, because we're on a board soul anyways. I mean, I feel like he's just going to start sacking these things. He's going to get a Dreadling Banner this turn.
This is limited.
I'm supposed to wait till he triggers these to bring to Justice them, right? And I think if he's probably attacking in with them next turn. I think I just like double block each of them. So the problem is if I kill this zombie, he just sacks it to this other one. Is the issue. So yeah, if he attacks here, I think I'm just gonna put Battle Master and this in front of each of these. He's got a trick that goes pretty poorly for us, but let me just on grass, sure. He can make both, correct. So I'm basically trading these two for his guy if he attacks. Now he's going to attack with both of these.
So don't forget the 5/3's first strike.
Correct, yeah. I mean, so let's get the little icon there.
Yeah, oh, look at that.
So I think the correct is go block block,
And Battle Master.
block, and then he's gonna eat this, and this will trade for here, and we'll take 6. That seems fine, right?
Yeah.
And then we just like bring to justice the stork.
Yep.
Oh wait,
What? What's his basic? Oh, non-valorous true, okay.
rough.
It's not gonna be first strike next turn.
Swift strike, sir.
Yeah.
Swift, swift strike.
Boom, headshot. Attack for 2.
I think I'm double blocking that.
Oh.
The Battle Master checks these 3. He's got multiple of these 3/1s. I think I'm gonna bring in the third Battle Master for game 3.
Yeah.
It's like it's really good against this stuff. I feel like it's a flavor fail that zombies can be valorous.
Yeah.
I feel like a flavor judge would rule in my favor here. Wow.
I think you just double block and then make it invincible.
Yeah, I think so.
You're only paying 3 life to do it, so.
So put that there. Oop.
Yeah. I mean, Bring to Justice is still not a bad card in this spot. Like, this is likely the only Valorous troop he's gonna have this game.
I guess you could try and kill this in response.
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty bad for me. Okay, sure. Pass priority? Come on, pass priority! Pass priority! Yay, damage. That attack seemed really good for me.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why he did that. That was... Maybe he didn't think you were willing to pay 6 life.
I'm just gonna kill
Oh
that.
yeah, there you go. Cool. Bring to Justice that and start getting...
Attack for 5? Yep.
Yeah, they're getting in there.
Oh, should I upgrade Battle Master to a 5?
Is it only 1 threshold?
Yeah.
I mean, having a 1/5 is pretty good here. It'd be unfortunate if it became anything else.
Yeah, that's true. Because we're not under any sort of pressure, really.
No, we're buffering our life total. There's the boop. I'm so glad that's a
Here's
thing
the
now.
swoop, yep.
So glad that's a thing. Yeah. After seeing the Bolt Spasms, definitely went the third Battle Master.
We saw 1 Bolt Spasm in this first game, but
Yeah.
multiple is.
This is the most aggressive Zorath deck I've ever seen.
It'll be interesting to see if he wants to trade this for 3 points of damage. I keep feeling like all these exchanges are great for me.
Yep.
Yep.
Deal. Cool. And so now do we just... Do we even bother bringing his 3/1 to Justice here?
Stretcher. Stretcher.
Ha!
I think I
Alright.
just leave this back, right?
Huh.
It's
Yeah,
just-
that's,
well, if I attack for 5, he goes to 8, and then he's dead on board.
yeah, that's probably better. You're gaining 3.
Yeah.
You've got that guy on defense in case anything goes really wrong.
Remember that card you didn't want to splash for?
Throw the third Battle Master in the deck.
Put the third Battle Master you didn't want to board in? Jeez, I can't believe I brought you in. I feel like I've mastered this limited format.
Probably.
I'm the one that drafted that third Battle Master.
Take the Gift of the Manti out of the deck.
Yeah, baby. Is
Um,
there anything else you want out of here? Is this playable? He showed us at least one flyer. It's just like a 1/3.
1/3 just trades with all that other stuff, though. It doesn't. Well, is trading... Do we want just a 1/3? And no, because the 2/1 having 2 power was really relevant that game.
Yeah.
What does our shard situation change now that we've added all these diamond cards into the deck?
Nah, these are all double wild. Maybe add one more diamond in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 'Cause our deck is 77% diamond now, but.
Right. And that's still 9 wild.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that winter making the winter brave a 2/5. With the shard may have been better.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call. I mean, I guess we did win the game because it was flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yep, and real good.
Do I go? I should probably go wild on one because I have that. I really want to cast the life gauge guys if we draw them.
Yeah, I think it's fine to get blood off of that.
Yeah, good call. I always forget that we can change gems on things. That actually probably would have made the 4/2. If we would have turned the 4/2s into 4/4s, those probably would have been okay too.
Yeah. Yeah, going to 5.
You mulligan to 5 inconsistent aggro deck. Watch him just steamroll us and like turn 4 dead.
That or we just get blown out by whatever the thing we passed.
Whatever that thing we passed, yep.
So you guys just needed a dog again. So.
Yep. Not a puppy. We need not a puppy. Christy wanted a puppy.
Yeah, not a good idea. You already had 2 puppies.
Yep.
That card's real good.
Wow.
Yeah, that card's good.
Oh, we drew a second. Oh, don't do that. We drew another wild to get that going for us. How is this card fair?
That card's real good. Like that's borderline limited or constructed playable if there was like cards to go with it.
I used to Valorous it too? You're just sacking this and like crunching me, right? Deal.
He still has the ability to punch through the Bottle Master.
Not blocking must attack. Great.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can't bring it to justice. Yep.
Yeah, this guy's random Valorous that he has is really annoying.
We're just taking this hit, and next one we'll play the Spring Litters and then pound everyone. Yeah, I should attack first, you're correct.
That was a really good draw.
Now I'm not. Now I'm probably just jumping with Battlemaster.
Yeah.
Because the next one we get 6 Valors.
4. It's that many plus 1.
Oh. This is not the combo I thought it was.
It's still
I've been lied to, Klutz!
No, you just didn't ask.
I just assumed it doubled.
No.
In that case, I kind of want to just not take the damage. I thought it was making me 3 more.
No.
Yeah.
Boom, headshot.
Wow.
That's aggressive.
No. No, we're not.
Block with the 2/1.
It's crush.
Oh. That has crush. Damn, Daniel.
Doesn't have the thresholds for his champion power.
The good news is
We drew it an upgrade.
we're short.
Oh, we're short because of the prison. Yeah. Good news is DP2's here. I could play this Battle Master and then quad.
Yeah, the next turn you can triple Valor and upgrade.
Yep. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I said watch him just crush us too, and now he's literally crushing us with a crush troop, so. I feel like he should attack with both here.
What?
Because when we triple block this, he sacrifices it to here. Hopefully, we want him to just attack with this. This is our ideal attack, is him just attacking with this. Yeah, he should attack with both, though. Now we're going to take 4. But I guess he doesn't kill any of our things to do that, so we're fine with that. Are you just going to trade? That's fine, too.
For 2 troops? That's alright.
Yep. And we still have this against his 2/1s. Like, yeah. And this Valor's going to make this a 2/6.
Yeah, and we even get to play one of the Valors. We could upgrade that to a 7-drop.
Technically an upgrade.
Yes.
Technically an upgrade.
I mean, a 4-2. It blocks a 4-2.
It does. That it does. Hopefully we hit one of our 3/1s here. Was the DP doing it?
No.
Who was it there?
No one.
Weird.
Yeah.
Where are my 3/1s?
Play that for a charge.
Oh yeah, I forgot this new charge. This card's way better than Shards of Fate. Just pass turn?
Do we want to Valor or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
If we hit one of the 3/1s, we just want to like double that up. Start crunching in for 5. There's no way he beats a 5-power Life Drainer. What's worrying is what cards he has in his hand, because our hand's not great.
Hi, JJ.
Play for a second. Ducklet's awake. I'm gonna get him. I'll be right back, stream.
I'm in charge.
Come here, JoJo.
I'll be right back, Jake.
Come on, Joe.
Hey, get your brother. Alright.
Oh, he's thinking about it. Yes, his hero power is double blood. Oh, yeah. Just like we wrote it up. Shaboosh. And gonna double Valor this now to get it out of cremate territory. No, we drew the life blinker. Woo! Double Valored it to prevent cremate, and it's a doge.
Remember that time you didn't want to splash that card?
Careful. Yeah, the revert neg 1 card would be pretty brutal here, but I would be I'd be more willing to believe he has cremate.
Although if you drafted the revert neg 1, he definitely brings it after seeing this card. Game 1
Yeah.
or game 2.
Okay, so he's got the 3/2 there.
What does that do?
Destroys it.
Yeah, pay 6.
We're going to 1.
1 is not none. And then we just treat
Another Valor. All right.
think we trade.
Probably.
We just like crunch with both flyers. Is that greedy?
Might be greedy.
We have to kill him, right? We can't just like keep giving him draw steps.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to just stack with both flyers, but we don't have that. Well, I guess how many Valor things do we have in our deck? We could just wait a turn. Do you want to wait one draw step? We did do a cremate. Give it one draw step.
Alright, we'll give it one draw step.
If we die, it's on me.
Yep. And we're dead.
Yep.
Thanks, Jeff.
If we die, it's on me. Good top deck. I think that's right. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and call it a day, folks.
Yeah.
Hi,
We had-
Declan.
We got 2 drafts in. We went 3-2 overall, so...
Alright, okay, bye.
Yeah.